Hey, Kalia Morris here. I know I don't put up videos often, but I had to put a video up today because the shit on social media is driving me crazy. Now, I'm gonna say this first. I didn't watch the video. No, I didn't. I couldn't watch the video. In my heart, I didn't want to see the video. I have a 14-year-old. And it's a shame that in America in 2016, an innocent person could go outside and get shot on camera and zero fucks is given. I don't understand. I don't understand how that's happening. I just don't. I just do not understand how it's fucking happening. I don't understand how people I grew up with, people I went to school with, people that I worked with, people that are on my social media, people that I admire as YouTubers, are saying, oh, all lives matter, black people need to stop killing black people. Hey, white people kill white people. No? Okay, let's say that right now. Black people kill black people, white people kill white people, Puerto Rican people kill Puerto Rican people, Puerto Rican people kill black people kill Puerto Rican people, white people kill black people kill white people. What the fuck does that have to do with black people dying unjustly and nothing being done about it? They didn't do anything, but it's okay. No, that shit is not okay. There's no excuse. And let me just put that out there. All lives don't fucking matter if black lives don't matter. Let's put that out there. Fuck the organization, Black Lives Matter. The words in itself. You're telling me all lives matter, right? But white people aren't being killed like this. Black people are being killed like this. So when you tell me all lives matter, exactly who the fuck is in the alls? Like, who's in alls? I don't know who is in all, because clearly black people aren't in alls, which that's why people are saying Black Lives Matter. Like as a black person, the next motherfucker I see on my timeline, I don't give a fuck who they are, that says all lives matter, I'm blocking, deleting them, and reporting them at motherfuckers to spam, because that shit is disgusting. I have yet to put anything on social media because I don't want to curse nobody. So you know what I did? I said, let me come on my YouTube where people look at what I'm saying and say what the fuck I want to say, because you know what? 25 characters can't reflect how I feel. You know what I mean? It just can't. It just can't. Like, I just don't know what to do. My son is in Arizona with his dad. He's not even here for the summer. I'm so fucking frightened. I shouldn't be frightened that my 14-year-old is in a different state. I gotta call him and tell him, don't do this and don't do that. Don't do this and don't do that. My boyfriend just went to the barbershop. I gotta tell him, hey, be careful. Don't do this. Don't do that. Don't take your hand out your pocket. Don't put your hand in your pocket. Don't fucking, they stop you. Don't do nothing. Just stand there and just hands open, the palms open, palms facing them. Like, what? When a white person gets stopped, a white person will curse a white cop out. A white person will curse any cop out. I've seen it. What the fuck you stop me for? Look, I didn't do anything. We do that, we getting shot the fuck down. I mean, shot down in cold blood on fucking camera because you're fucking scared? Are you kidding me? Cause you're intimidating. If you are intimidated, you don't need to be a police officer, because I know somewhere in that oath it says bravery. And I'm not saying black people are scary, but if I'm a black person, so why would I say that, right? But if you are another race, if you are the same race, I don't give a fuck what race you are. If you're a police officer and you take an oath and you happen to be brave, if you're scared of black people, doesn't that mean you have to be brave and overcome that fear and try to find out what the fuck is really the problem, instead of just killing niggas? Like, you just killing people just because you can, just because you got the gun? I am so fucking bothered. And I'm also bothered by, oh, you can't do violence with violence, you have to do peace with violence. How much motherfucking... You killing motherfuckers that don't even got no weapon, who not even attacking you. What were they supposed to do? Tell me what they were supposed to do. Because I think even if they said something, because I don't know, because I didn't watch the video, but even if they said something out of place, right? Human me. Does that mean you had to shoot them? If they threw their hands to fight, did that mean you had to shoot them? Like, I just don't understand what's happening. And then y'all not even shooting niggas in their feet. Y'all just shooting niggas point blank 6 times. Cat, cat, cat. Like, what? For what? Like, why? Like, what? Like, I'm nervous for my baby. I'm nervous for my baby. I'm nervous for my son, my boyfriend. I'm nervous for my son's dad. I'm nervous for my brother. I'm nervous for men. They're just killing our men. Like, what? Like, I don't even know what to do. Because in my brain, my phone dropped. I'm sorry. In my brain, I'm like, what do I do? Do we fight back? Do we not fight back? Peace. What are we doing that's not peaceful? Let's put, like, what are we doing that, like, they're not even shooting murderers and arsonists and rapists. Like, they're not even going to get these murderers, and the murderers are talking shit and they're killing them. They're killing people selling cigarettes. They're killing people walking on the street. Like, I just don't understand, how more peaceful do we need to get? And the opposite of peace is violence. So how much more violent do we need to get? Like, what needs to happen? I don't know, but I'm disgusted in society. I'm disgusted in my neighbors. I'm disgusted in my timeline. I'm disgusted with, and I don't want to go on anyone else's page and say these things, because then I look like an angry black person. The typical angry black person. I listen to Charlemagne, and I listen to the Brilliant Idiots, and Andrew Schultz is like, y'all keep saying all white people, and my thing is with Andrew is this: you have an experience because you're a New York white guy who have black friends, right? So your experience doesn't reflect how a black person, a minority, a brown person, however, your experience doesn't reflect how we've been treated by white people. Let me just put this out there. I'm a light-skinned girl. I go to Virginia for my family reunion. They treat me well. My mother is a chocolate dark woman. My brothers and sisters, chocolate dark. They don't treat them like they treat me, which makes me have to be the angry black person. Do you understand? Because then they're being treated like they stole something. My mother has been a teacher for over 30 years. Why is she being treated like a fucking thief, like a fucking criminal? But then you see me and it's yes ma'am, no ma'am. Are you fucking kidding me? Really? Do you not think that I'm related to these people? Just because I'm lighter skinned, it doesn't mean that I'm not black. I'm black too. You should want to treat us all the same. But it doesn't happen like that. You know, and they say, and it just was, the podcast, it was really good. I was turned off by Andrew because I think he just doesn't get the black experience. And I get it. He's not black. But if you don't get it, stop defending everybody else. Because you can't defend everybody else. You only could defend yourself. You can't talk about majority because your majority isn't our majority. If the majority of white people treated me bad, I'm going to say all, because all have treated me away in my life. Do you understand? If you can't say all people, as a white person, can't say all people don't treat you bad, because you don't have my experiences. You can be in a room with all your white friends, and because they know that you are pro-black, they're not going to say anti-black things to you. Why would they? Because they know that you don't have the same ideology. I can't say it, but you know what the fuck I mean, as they do. So they're not going to say, oh, don't fuck those black people. They're not going to say that. Why the fuck would they say that to you and you're pro-black? It doesn't make sense. I'm just disgusted. Like, I'm disgusted. And you know another thing too that I want to say? Before I moved to Pennsylvania and I lived in New York, I'll be real honest, I didn't know any white people. I have one white friend. That's just real. Like, when I was in New York, I had one white friend, and that's not because I didn't want white friends. That's just I wasn't around white people. I was in a Spanish and black high school. I wasn't around white people to make any motherfucking white friends. There wasn't no white people in the hood. I was in the hood. Like, I didn't have any white friends. So when I come to Pennsylvania now, there's a lot of white people here. You know what I mean? And they don't know how to treat me because they don't know any black people. I'm treating them regular because I'm so used to acting regular. But they're looking at me like a crazy person. Like, I had a girl I work with, and she just was like talking to me, and she's like, yeah, yo. And I'm like, why you talking like that? She's like, because I'm trying to identify. Motherfucker, I don't need you to identify me to me. Talk to me like I'm regular. I'm a regular person. I got blood just like you got blood. I fucking breathe just like you breathe. What the fuck is you doing? Oh, I'm sorry. They don't know. You know, and most white people don't fucking know how to treat a black person like we fucking aliens. We not fucking aliens. We angry. You know why? Because we've been fucking being killed for years. We've been mistreated for fucking years. That's why we fucking angry. We angry and we scared. We fucking having babies and they getting killed. We fucking scared. You understand? I don't know no white people, and I know a couple of white people now because I live in Pennsylvania and I'm around them. So I'm cool with a couple of white people, but I've never known a white person be scared for their kids to walk outside. They like, Billy, go ahead, you're fine. No, I'm not saying you're fine. I'm looking down the block. I'm making sure you're coming up the block. I'm making sure you're getting home safe because I'm scared. And what am I going to do? Am I going to raise a kid who's also scared to be in society? I can't do that. You're torn as a parent because you don't know what to do. You don't want to raise a kid that is scared. You don't want to raise a kid that's too brave because you're scared for them. It's like you're torn. You're torn. I'm torn. I don't know how anyone else isn't torn. This shit is disgusting. It's disgusting. These kids are growing up without dads. Like, you know how hard it is to grow up without a dad? You know what a kid has to ask themselves when they're growing up without a dad? My son and me and my son's dad, we had a rough relationship. But you know what I had to realize? My son needs his dad. I don't give a fuck if we speak. I don't give a fuck if we don't speak. I don't give a fuck if we argue. I don't give a fuck. My son needs his dad. So I have to let him be with his dad. These kids can't even say, let me go to my dad. Let me ask my dad something. Let me see what's my dad's opinion. You know, they don't have that anymore. And that's because someone was scared, supposedly scared for their lives, that they decided to kill my dad. What? I struggle. My father died 10 years ago. And to this day, I'm still struggling with that. You know, I say all the time, I talk to my boyfriend, we talk about marriage, and I say all the time, how the fuck I'm gonna get married? I ain't got no father to walk me down the aisle. I ain't got no daddy to give me away. And these kids growing up without a daddy, and I'm 34, and I'm just now not having a daddy. These motherfuckers ain't gonna have a daddy for the rest of their life. Like, what? Because of your poor decisions? Because you just want to shoot first, and you're not even asking questions later, and then there's no repercussions to anything? And then I wake up this morning and some other fuck shit happened? What? Like, what? And y'all are on my timeline telling me about black people killing black people? Are you fucking kidding me? Let me tell you, black people, some black people, there's a poverty line. If we live in the projects, I lived in the projects. You know who was in the fucking projects? Black people. That's just my project. But there's white projects. Yep, it's happening. There's white projects. And you know what's happening? They're below the poverty line. And they're killing each other too. But it's not on the fucking news. So as soon as something happened in the hood, it's on the motherfucking news. It's on every fucking platform. It's everywhere. White people killing white people. White people are going in motherfucking schools, killing up, fucking shooting the whole fucking schools. The teachers, the fucking kids, everything. So let's not act like black people are the only fucking people killing black people. People are killing people. But that doesn't excuse the fact that police officers are fucking killing us. Why is that? That's not the same. That's not the same thing. And why can't that be addressed? Because people are killing people? It can't be addressed because, are you fucking kidding me? Like, seriously? The next motherfucker on my motherfucking timeline say some shit about people killing, black people killing black people, it's happening, Captain. I don't want to see that shit. And I know a lot of other people who don't want to see that shit either. Come on now. You can't handle the situation at hand. You got to handle the situation at hand. You can't tell me all lives matter, because I don't know who the fuck is in your alls. Your alls are not it's not the same as my alls. Because when you say all lives matter, in my head I think I matter. Am I in your alls? Because I don't think so. I think your alls is in your demographic. It's not in mine. Because if all lives matter, things wouldn't be happening like this. Period. So all lives don't fucking matter if black lives don't matter. No.